Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, you're going to meet the great Brenda Ray. She's a life, health, fitness coach, and she is the host of the upcoming show. It's called Jump Seat Therapy. We'll explain next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, I love my life because I get to meet people who are helping other people live their best life. And that perfectly describes my next guest. Brenda Ray is in the studio. She's the host of the upcoming show, Jump Seat Therapy. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
So honored. I'm so honored.
I'm excited.
So you have an amazing journey, but let's talk about Jump Seat. So it refers to your career as a flight attendant.
It does, yes.
So
yeah.
Tell me about Jump Seat Therapy.
So the idea of jump seat therapy just came to me. Well, somebody came up with a tag for suitcases, was just certified jump seat therapist, which I loved.
Yes.
And then I started realizing that when we share space together, like we're literally on top of each other as flight attendants, but I might just be meeting you for the first time on this trip. I don't know you at all. And by the time the 3 days is over, I'll know everything about you.
Wow.
And we connect on such a deep level. I think there's just something to be said that everyone wants to feel heard, seen, validated. And then I might not see you again. But I do feel like just sharing our stories, we were able to have an effect on each other.
Yes.
And everyone has a story. Everyone has something they go through.
And I'll speak as a passenger. I've confessed some of my deepest, darkest secrets to complete strangers. There's something about the flight that just like, I may never see this person again. And so I'm just going to tell them my truth. Do you find that there's an honesty that happens on flights?
For sure. I definitely will see that. I'll just be sitting in the jump seat again and say a passenger gets up and goes to the bathroom and then it's just standing there. And then I am a type of person that kind of starts asking questions. And once those questions get asked, I'll find out that, you might be traveling because of a certain family member that has cancer. And then we'll talk about that experience of cancer, or maybe you're going for a birthday party, or maybe going for a wedding. But all of a sudden we're sharing these intimate moments together. Yeah.
And I think
that happens a lot.
It's a God thing, because there is an honesty that happens on flights between complete strangers. You look amazing. Obviously, you're a health, life, and fitness coach, but you had a eating disorder. Will you share that with us?
Yes, that was another thing I'm very passionate about, as far as even just connecting and getting to know people. I definitely had a journey through an eating disorder, and like any addiction, it's a lifelong addiction, and it consumed me for many, many years. I was very consumed. That's the only thoughts I had for most of the day. And then there's always that self-loathing, like today's a new day and I'm not going to do those same patterns. I'm going to do it differently. And when I was furloughed with my job as a flight attendant, that's got me into becoming a health and life coach, which started a whole different journey of learning to have a relationship between food and myself, which was actually the biggest relationship I've learned that I had to have in this life, was this relationship with food.
Well, there's probably millions of people watching this who also have a difficult relationship with food.
Yeah.
So how did you get out of that addiction to, it was bulimia, was it?
Well, anorexia and bulimia. And there's some sort of feeling when you're able to go without eating. And I don't know how to explain it, but you feel like powerful. Like you start looking at everyone else as like they're weak because they have to eat. And I am not weak because I'm able to go and And so there was that powerful feeling, and then the weak feeling like I can't stop at one cookie. I have to eat 12 cookies. And then now I have to think about how I'm going to get rid of that.
Right.
And then it's just a constant cycle every single day. And what I started to learn when I started to dive into fitness, and then I became a certified fitness trainer, I learned about my body and how much it really needs the fuel. It really needs the nutrition. It really craves all that. And then learning to be present. That was the biggest key, because just like any sort of addiction you have with alcohol or drugs, food's the same way. We're not present. We are numbing ourselves out. Why am I numbing myself out? I'm feeling a lot of things, and a lot of it has to do with control. But learning to be present with you, be present in the moment, be present with the food, and appreciate what it's doing for my body, that changed everything for me. I don't know how, and I can't explain that, but that is something I'm working with to teach people.
Well, and I love that for you, because there's a lot of coaches who've read a lot of books, but they haven't really walked a mile in their clients' shoes. So we're going to put up your Instagram page, and this goes on for miles. But as we scroll down the Instagram page, you have a very active life in addition to your airline career.
Yes.
So if people subscribe to your platforms, tell us some of the things they're going to learn.
Well, one of the things I just posted today, and one of the things that I've been trying to learn as I post things, is not to overthink what I'm putting out there.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, I don't know, maybe 5 people are going to watch it. But if there's a message I can share, and so the one message I shared today was, how do you stay consistent in inconsistency? And I was kind of sharing that it's so hard for us. We think that we have to have this perfect schedule. As soon as life isn't so busy, and I'll start my workout plan. I'll start my diet. First of all, I don't believe in diets. I do not believe in diets. That sets us up for failure in a lot of ways. It's just a lifestyle way of looking at things. But how do you stay consistent in inconsistency? Just by little things. Like, if I can't get no one can get a 2-hour workout in. That's just not
right.
Unless that's all I do all day. But if you can get 10 minutes of movement, 20 minutes of movement, and just little changes to the way you eat.
Yes.
You don't have to cut back on everything. You can still have and enjoy a yummy, good meal, but it's just making little tweaks to that.
Yeah.
And I love food now. Like, I used to not love food, and now I'm like, I love food. I love going out.
Isn't that amazing? What a blessing.
Yeah.
And to help other people transcend. I think, you don't have to have like a neuroses to have a bad relationship with food.
No.
We all wake up, we look in the mirror, we see an imperfection, we start criticizing ourselves, and then we're guilting ourselves with every thing that we put in our mouth.
Yeah.
What's the secret to having a healthy relationship with food?
To have a healthy relationship with food, first of all, let the guilt go. Okay, we gotta no one's gonna have the perfect body, the perfect shape, the perfect everything, but it's like letting the guilt go and just saying, today I'm going to make some good choices just for myself.
Yeah.
Just because I want to feel good today. I want to feel good, and then I'm going to actually sit and enjoy it. And if I'm not making the best choices, it's fine. Eat a piece of cake or have some piece of it, but don't self-loathe. It's all in mental, right?
Right.
If you're eating it and you're self-loathing, you're not even enjoying anything. But why not just, okay, I'm going to have some cake today.
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to be present with it. I'm going to sit with you, and I'm going to enjoy it. And then I'm going to make a better choice. That's where the relationship shifts.
Well, I think you have such a common sense approach to health and nutrition, because, if you go into any grocery store right now, you see these aisles, and there's, low carb this, there's high protein this, and there's all these promises on yogurt containers that say it's all natural. It's confusing. I think we probably know more about the human body than ever before in history, and yet the country keeps getting heavier and heavier. We're like a sicker nation than we've probably ever been.
Yeah.
So, if you were working with a client for the first time, and they feel like they're 10 pounds overweight, how do you start with them?
Okay, so 10 pounds overweight, and that's an easy fix, right? And it's also something that can really trip somebody up. First of all, just from traveling in America, not like whatever, our portions are way too huge.
Yeah.
Way too huge. So that's the one thing is if you're going to really be. So I will sit with you and I'll ask you, what is the reason behind it? And you'll say, oh, because I just want to feel better. But there's always a reason behind the reason of where we got to the 10 pounds and why we want to lose the 10 pounds. So you got to find the big reason.
Yeah.
So you don't get so discouraged when you mess up. Like, what's the big reason for that? Maybe I just want to be able to
I love that.
Have more confidence or feel more healthier for my kids, or my kids will struggle with the eating thing too.
Well, and you travel internationally, so you get to see food and nutrition from other perspectives. My wife and I, about a year ago, went to Paris. We walked everywhere.
Exactly.
We ate nice portions. They weren't like,
they weren't like these.
Right. In America, you order a salad and they come out with like 15 pounds of salad. So what is it about the European diet that we need to learn?
Well, you hit it. Yeah. We're walking a lot. It's pure. They're making, and I won't get into it. I'm not like this, with ingredients, but the ingredients that we have in America is a little bit not as pure as we have in Europe. Yeah. It just feels, I don't even wine. I don't know why, but when I was in Italy, I was eating and I was drinking wine, and that's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to like starve yourself to end up being this perfect size. Like, you really can enjoy food. And just that we're constantly moving. So we don't move as much in America. We're not moving as much, and our portions are way too huge. I will definitely say, if you're going to go to Europe, you should be eating that croissant.
Yeah. Amen.
Okay? And do not deprive yourself of any croissants in Europe, period. But in America, like, if there's a croissant sitting there and it's been sitting there for a while, I mean, like, that's where you kind of weigh that. Is it worth it? Is it worth the calories? Yeah. You know what? It's really not worth the calories. I'll put that calorie somewhere else.
Yes.
And another thing too, I think, because I travel so much and I am always going. If you can take the stairs, if your body can take stairs,
right,
take the stairs. Just take the stairs. I don't care if it's the 9th floor. Take the stairs. I mean, look, we're going to age. I mean, my mom's in her 70s now, and she would love to take the stairs, and she can't take the stairs.
Yeah.
Because it's just her body won't. So we're getting there.
No, I agree.
I was like, take the stairs.
We were in France for 8 days, and I think we could look out and say, American, American, American.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And people in Europe will have a 3-hour dinner.
I know.
And it's an experience, and they're having wine, having pasta.
So you just hit it. That's right. It's being present. So in Europe, when you're there, we're forced to sit and be present. We are forced to sit and enjoy each other. I don't know, if you look around, people are not even really on their phones. We're like talking and engaging and enjoying our meals. But here, it's like we're constantly in this go, rush, rush, rush. And people, even if they get a lunch hour, I've noticed they're not even, I'm just here. Right. Like, I'm just eating. But did you know it takes 20 minutes for our brains to catch up with our stomach? So you eat something, it's 20 minutes before your brain actually says it feels full. Another thing that I teach that I learned that I didn't know, but I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So say you're hungry. You're just hungry, and you're just snacking all day. And you're snacking. You're not even thinking, you're not even being present with the snacks that you're eating. You're just hungry, and you can't understand why you're still hungry. Our brains have a way, and our bodies have a way of saying, unless we actually sit down with the meal, an actual meal, sit down, be present, and enjoy it, that's when we start to feel full.
Yes.
That's when that's an actual scientific fact I didn't know until I started learning all this stuff. Our bodies crave a meal, and our bodies crave connection, and our bodies crave being with each other, and or even if you're not with somebody, it's craving you to sit down with that food and just enjoy it.
Yes.
But if you're snacking all day, you're eating wasteless calories. Yes. You're eating wasteless calories. Your body is not even. I try to teach this to my big thing. I try to teach my daughters because of my own eating disorder, and I've tried so hard to not make that a big deal. But it's just like, any movement is better than no movement. Our bodies have muscle memory. So that means, I've had 3 daughters, and people say, well, okay, well, you're just lucky you just have this body. Well, no, I mean, I have muscle memory because even though I had an eating disorder, I was always working out.
Right.
So even when I gained all the weight when I had kids, 30 pounds with each of them, I don't even think I enjoyed it because I was still in the midst of eating disorder. So I never even enjoyed, that's not fun. But either way, when I went back to working out, and because I was still working out, I was working out before, working out after, my body knew what it needed to do. It automatically knew. So if you don't have that, you're not doing, you're young, but you're naturally thin.
Yes.
You're young and you're naturally thin, so you're not really being taught how to have a relationship with food, or even to enjoy it, or even eat good food. And you're not working out, and you're not doing all those things. And then life has a way of catching up.
Right.
Well, now we're kind of behind the game. It doesn't mean it can't happen. It doesn't mean we can't get there. But it's like our bodies don't have the muscle memory now. So it's saying, wait, I don't remember us being really ever toned. We were thin. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Right. No, I mean, I can see why you're so wildly successful. We have about 2 minutes left. So if there's somebody who's watching this right now.
Rattle on.
No, you're perfect. Like if there's somebody watching this right now who they know they don't have a healthy lifestyle, they really want to make a change. They're saying to themselves, I don't have 5 hours to go to the gym every day. I mean, it doesn't take 5 hours in the gym.
Nope.
So final thoughts. What do you want to leave people with?
That we only get one go at it in our lives. Our bodies are everything. And it's not just about food, and it's not just about weight, but it's also like it's a mental thing. Like it mentally feels better to get out and go for a walk. It mentally feels better to make better choices. And also just in the longevity is like, we want to have these healthy bodies. It just feels good. It feels good.
Well, it says in the Bible that your body is...
It's your temple.
Yeah.
And it's true. It is. Let's take care of it. But it's hard. It's hard. I know.
Well, I think, Mason, we're going to end with your Instagram page so you can get in touch with the great Brenda Ray. Jump Seat Therapy.
Jump Seat Therapy.
There she is. Oh, yes, you've been an amazing guest. Thanks so much for coming on this show. We'll have you back soon. That's it for now.
Okay. Thank you.
We'll see you next time.